Whoa, fuck. Yo, what's happening, people? It's your boy Michael. Welcome back to Griggs Talks, where we talk all things sports. And yeah, that was something. That was something. You know what? After Saturday, I figured, you know what, we wouldn't have this kind of shit again. But guess what? Man United, we have this shit again. You thought Saturday was the funniest reaction ever? The weirdest ending? Hold your beer. There you go. This is the worst ending I've ever seen. I had a fun time watching this game. I'm not gonna lie. Big up everyone in the comments as well. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. You know the drill, all that kind of stuff. I had a fun time watching this game. This was a funny ass game, you know. The first half, Chelsea go up 2-0. I laughed because United were so shit. Then you had us score 2 goals because Chelsea were so shit. You're like, okay, 2-2. We're probably gonna end up winning this game. We go up 3-2 after the Anthony goal. We'll talk about all that. The last 3 minutes. This season is not real. This is not a real season. This is absolutely not a real season. This is not a real season. This makes no sense how a team can be this funny, but yet be so bad. I don't understand how, first of all, Dalot tripped over himself, and instead of just falling and not just let it go, he grabbed onto Madueke, dragged him down. That's a pen, obviously. Is it soft? Yeah, it's soft, but it is what it is. We don't deserve. And then to concede a corner 2 seconds later, off of the freaking cutback, whatever it was, McTominay own goal, deflected off McTominay. Bro, I thought 18-19 was the last season I would have in this shit. 21-22 under Ragnick. I thought those were the 2 funniest seasons I'll ever see. This is the funniest. It makes no sense to me how a team can be this bad. That whole stoppage time for about 5 minutes, United looked at it in control. I was seeing rondos. They were passing circles around Chelsea. Mount was getting in control. I was seeing Mount flick passes, Mount back heels. He looked like he was Brazilian all of a sudden. And all of a sudden, in just 2 seconds, this club just knows how to ruin it. In just 2 seconds, this club knows how to ruin it. We took no, don't do that. We didn't take, bro. Nothing happened. Nothing. No substitution from Ten Hag happened that cost us this game. This was just pure idiocy from players, from how bad luck this team is, bro. Obviously, I'm gonna blame Ten Hag for a couple of took off our only outlet. I don't remember. Yeah, it is. You know what it is? He did take off our only outlet, but Nacho was tired, bro. Nacho was just tired, bro. The guy started 30 games in a row. His hamstring is literally falling off the bone. We can't really expect him to play 90 minutes consistently. When you have a lead in the 90th minute plus, you're expected to see out the game. That's not really up to a coach. That's up to the players, and the players were making some stupid passes. Bruno was trying passes over the top for no reason. Rashford trying a couple passes over the top for no reason. Anthony getting into the box and doing step overs for no reason, brother. You're not, bro. Okay, you moved this with the Trivella. It was a nice little pass, you know? All that kind of stuff. The Trivella was nice. But no, you don't got the step overs, bro. You're not R9. Let's give that up. So, that Mount sub-cooked that moment. No, it is, though. Mount looked good in his cameo. Like, he came on and he looked good. Like, he was retaining the ball well. He was making the right passes. So, the 8 minutes, I don't know where the 8 minutes came from. I'm not gonna lie. They made that shit up. They made the 8 minutes up. They just, the script, bro. It's a script. It's a script, bro. When people tell you the sports are not scripted, tell them that's a lie. Sports are obviously scripted. They're absolutely scripted. Absolutely scripted. Bottle job. Did we get a red? Who got a red? We got a red card in this game. When does that happen? I don't know, man. But yeah. Go through the comments real quick before we really get into the analysis. Bro, I can't even analyze games properly, man. I can't even discuss. You know, I like to discuss games properly. You know, talk about sometimes tactics, see what happened, some analysis and stuff like that. No, bro. United say now analysis hype. There is no analysis, bro. We're just gonna sit here and laugh at you. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna laugh, bro. Chelsea is the definition. Bro, Chelsea might be the worst team I've ever seen. That was the worst comeback I've ever seen get committed against Man United. I've seen some comebacks happen against us, bro. I've seen Everton 3-3 at Old Trafford in 2021. That season when Bubba and Bruno got hurt or some shit like that. I've seen some funny comebacks against Man United. This might be the funniest, and this might be the worst. This team is 12th. Now they might be 11th. Cole Palmer had a hat trick. We should have finished this game off with ease. Instead, what do I see? Dalot conceding a stupid pen. Anthony conceded a stupid pen. Bro, 2 soft-ass pens, but oh my God, can't wait till Voldemort, Ten Hag, bro, Pochettino, bro. The fact that those guys are managers makes me question how UEFA give out badges, man. What do they charge 20K for, bro? What do they charge 20K for? We just gave them their first win. Bro, that's the first time Chelsea have beaten us since October 2017, since the 4-0 under Conte. Since Morata bullet header. Y'all remember that goal? Yeah, that's the last time they beat us in the Premier League. I think other than that, they beat us in the FA Cup at Wembley. That's the only time they beat us in the Premier League. That team is not good. That team is not good. Oh my god, bro! I was here ready to like gas up this game because this game was amazing. Don't get it twisted. This game was amazing. It was two teams that are the 10th edition of mid, and they were having the biggest mid-off of all time. That's all they were doing. Just a mid-off. That's all they were doing. Mid-off. The space in midfield. Well, there was no midfield. Basketball. Y'all watch basketball? I'm a Knicks fan. This game gave me more basketball than Tom Thibodeau has given me the past 3 months. Bro, this was amazing offense. Back and forth, back and forth. No midfield, bro. Gallagher was down there hunting fouls. Mainu was not even that good. Casemiro was jogging next to Nicholas Jackson. Enzo Fernandez in transition was spooky. Moises Caicedo was giving the ball away. He's a United secret agent today. Yo, all that happened, and we're not even walking away with the dub. We're not even walking away with a dub. This makes no sense, bro. This game makes no sense to me. What is this sport? Bro, football, what have I told people? Sports is not a real concept. We need to discuss the sports concept because sports is not real. I wake up this morning, I see Julius Friend out for the year. I'm like, yeah, great start to the day, right? I got to watch United later. I got to watch United versus Chelsea. We go down 2-0 within the first 19 minutes. I start laughing because, it's a funny team, bro. Go down 2-0 to Chelsea. Anyone could have predicted that. This team is so hilarious. Then we make the comeback. I'm like, yeah, we're probably going to end up winning, scam results and stuff like that. Then we ended up going up 3-2 after I saw Anthony Dos Santos, number 21, do a Travella assist in a big 6 away game. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? Who would have ever expected Anthony to have that in his bag? I tweeted, Anthony Dos Santos, I have never seen you act like that before. We have never seen him act like that before. Have you ever seen him act like that before? When's the last time Anthony tried Travella in a word? Back when he was at Ajax. A couple years ago. That's all, bro. Oh, my God, man. That's unlucky from that. Yeah, it was unlucky. I mean, obviously, the assist was good to Bruno. And, bro, he tripped. Obviously, I'm not trying to sound like that Spurs fan that was talking about the rain and stuff like that. Obviously, the wet pitch kind of probably affected it. But that's not an excuse, bro. He tripped. He got cooked, though. Actually, no. Forget about the rain. He got cooked by Madueke. Madueke cooked him. He slipped. And instead of just slipping and falling in grace, no. He wanted to grab Madueke down. Bro, just give it up. When you fall to the ground, just give it up. What's Madueke going to do from there? If he's going to score, he's going to take a nice far post finish. And Madueke, no disrespect to the dude, he don't got that in him. So you just drag him down and you can see the pen. Anthony Dos Santos, the guy who beats Cucurella on space and bring the ball. Yeah, bro. This Anthony guy. Even though Anthony had a good game today. I'm not going to lie. Anthony had a good game today. He had a good game. He had an amazing game. Not an amazing game. He had a good game for his standards. Yeah, but there were times where he did ruin the momentum. 138 people. Yeah, come on. Smash that like button. I don't even know how to react to these matches anymore, bro. I used to have like a set pattern, just talk about the lineup and stuff like that, But United wanted to do this thrilling action like we're a thriller movie, bro. Leave the thriller movies for the summer, bro. Why am I watching and thrillers for no reason? Why can no one just... Bro, so it was a fun, entertaining match, but for like 10 minutes, can we not control the match? Can we not control the match just for 10 minutes? Just for 10 minutes, control the match. Bro, you know what? This game was not even meant to stress me. I was going throughout this whole game without being stressed. I was having the time of my life. Yet for 10 minutes, I put the United glasses on, right? For about 90 minutes, for 85 minutes, I watched this game on with neutral glasses. I didn't care. I genuinely didn't care, bro. Whatever happens, happens. But to lose in that way, now that pisses me off. Now that pisses me off. That generally pisses me off. The way we lost. Bro, Chelsea, bro, now they're going to say, we've been better than Man United the whole year, yada, yada, yada. They get to do that. Bro, they've been shit. Chelsea are terrible. Chelsea are generally not a good football team. I'm not even joking. They do not play good football. We outplayed them today. But no, bro, God forbid we do any defending. I saw 3 center backs go off again for us. Varane and Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans in a basketball match, bro. The dude couldn't last 20 minutes. What is this karma for? Bro. No players that can foot their... Yeah, bro, the moment... In the 90th minute, the moment they got the ball, bro, every single time, it was just launching the ball over the top. Bro, what is going on? Whatever happened to players taking the ball to the corner and wasting time? Whatever happened to game management? Well, I remember this same exact fixture. Memphis Depay did the same thing that cost us top 4 back then. Well, obviously, the stakes were not as high this time, right? Chelsea were still... They were bottom half back then, too. But whatever happened to players taking the ball to the corner and seeing the match out? Wasting like a minute or two, right? Trying to win a corner. Why are we doing lofted passes over the top now like it's FIFA? Like it's Lit Champs? Bro. Yeah, this guy is. This creep. This guy putting my face on freaking Photoshop pictures. Give it up. Staffy, very big of Staffy. I'm sure his probably head is hot too. How crap is United, bro? Bro, this season, this is the season from nightmare hell. This is the season from Nightmare on Elm Street, bro. This is a terrible. I need the season to end ASAP, bro. How many games do I have left to this? 7, 8? Bro, the only way the season can get worse is if Coventry beat us in the FA Cup semifinal. This is the only way the season can get worse. This is the only way the season can get worse. If we lose to Coventry in the FA Cup semifinal, bro, pack it up, bro. Newton Heath settings. Newton Heath settings, bro. Change the name of the club. Move away from Manchester. Go to somewhere else in England. I don't know. Maybe go Birmingham. I don't know where we want to relocate to. But yo, change this club. Yo, yeah, the fact that Ineos was watching in person tells me it's over. Yeah, bro. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sir Dave Belford were at the attendance. Obviously, I think Ratcliffe had like Chelsea season tickets and stuff like that. But hold on, I gotta take a sip of water. Excuse me. They were both in attendance. I hope they watched that match and realized this cannot go on no longer. Yeah, it was an entertaining game for the neutral. And yeah, I didn't really care about the way that we played today, right? I didn't expect a good performance and stuff like that because we're 6-12. But come next season, I expect games to matter to me in April 4th. I don't expect to be given up on the season by April 4th. So I need a performance where I can actually see some patterns, something. Just something, bro. Today, all it was Bruno launching the ball out wide to Garnacho. It was Bruno launching the ball out to Anthony. But there was nothing, no conclusive analysis to be taken from this game. Two teams that played a 3-1-6 and had no idea what to do with the ball. Two teams that had no idea what to do with the midfield. That's all you had. Talk on the best right back in the league. I never called Dallo the best right back in the league. I said he deserves a chance to be nominated for Team of the Season. And today, technically, if we're gonna do this, he technically didn't play right back today. He played left back today. He didn't even play right back. So if we're gonna go down that route, let's go that route. Anyway, I've always said Trenton's the best right back in the league. I've always said that. So you're not gonna pull up here and try and get me. All right, Mr. Clipper, Mr. Velv, you want to do clips and stuff like that? Congratulations. There's plenty of clips and there's plenty of evidence of me saying that. What's his name? Trent's the best right back in the league. So hold that. Ronaldo's Twitter post. What did this guy put? He gotta give it up, bro. Sick the Saudi league. But yeah, United. Makes no sense, bro. I don't even know what now. Obviously, I gotta go on footy Judge Mo and Hassan Shan like about 20 minutes. So we got that as well. I don't even know how to analyze this game. What do you guys even want me to talk about? Like, I genuinely don't even know. Like, bro, don't want to talk about like in terms of performance. I thought Garnacho had a good game. I thought, especially after like I took consider the first 2 goals. I thought he took his game on a step up. The first goal was well taken, 1v1. It kind of reminded me of Garnacho last year, how he was clinical in front of goal. What else did he do? What's it called? 1 second. Guys, I gotta change something. I don't know what to talk about. Critics talks, your manager didn't big up Vader. Your manager didn't fail you today. It was Dallo, pure and simple. Nah, it wasn't Dallo that failed me. It was the whole individual. It was all the individuals. Do I think Ten Hag is seriously blamed for this game? No, not really. Do I blame him for how open we are in midfield? Absolutely. How end to end this game was? Absolutely. So, penalty decisions. Penalty decisions were terrible. 1 second. I gotta change the settings for this one. So I'm terrible at this shit, bro. No, that's not where I go. Well, yeah. The penalty decisions. Yeah, penalty for me. The first wasn't a pen. Obviously, it was not a pen. Anthony barely touched them. It was very, very weak. Can you say that maybe Anthony kind of like stopped him from progressing a little bit? But is that really a pen? Is that really a pen? Is that really a pen? Are we really going to consider that as a pen? Because for me, that's not a pen. That's not really a pen, man. Where the fuck? Bro, I forgot how to change this to sub-only mode, man. I give it up. Make sure y'all just subscribe. I forgot how to do that. Yeah, the first one the first one is definitely not a pen for me. I thought that was very soft. I thought, in the Premier League, is that what we're calling now? Just remember. I'm gonna remember this. The next game, I see that given not as a pen. I'm gonna remember that. The second one, it's a pen. Dallo, is it a soft pen? Absolutely. But Dallo got cooked, and he's gonna have to hold that. I'm afraid, bro. If you get cooked, you pay the consequences. It is what it is. That's what you gotta say. The defending in the end was laughable. No, yeah, bro, this team doesn't know how to defend. This team has no idea how to stop counterattacks. Absolutely at all. They do not know how to stop counterattacks. They do not know how to stop counterattacks at all. It's actually hilarious how this team does not know how to stop counterattacks. Bro, where do I go for this shit? I really forgot how to change this to sub-only mode for the comments. Anyway, the second one, yeah. Onana was having a decent game. Yeah, he was, but I mean, let's not be real. Let's be real, though. The first goal, should be saving that under the gloves. If the ball touches your glove as a goalkeeper, same way NFL, wide receiver, if the ball touches your hand, you got to catch it. Goalkeeper, can't be letting that go under your glove. That's weak wrists. In my opinion. That's weak wrists. So, got to be doing better. Neither team are good. Yeah, both coaches should be fired after that game. If there's one decision that should be made after that game, is that both coaches should get fired from their jobs. They're not good enough. I don't like calling for people's jobs because, at the end of the day, they're human beings. But you got to lose your job, in my opinion. You genuinely got to lose your job after that game. Greg, do we rate Casemiro today? Bro, Casemiro. What I told people about this Casemiro guy, man. Yeah, someone told me, but I forgot. I'm a novice when it comes to this shit. Staffy told me about like 4 times, but I always forget. Do I go to YouTube Studio? Do I not? Whatever. We'll figure that out. Casemiro today. United Trophy Twitter. I have a message for you. This is a message directly to you. You told me that Rashford is poor because he doesn't track back. He doesn't fight for the badge. All that kind of stuff, right? Yada, yada. The semantics. Casemiro today was jogging as a defensive midfielder next to Nicholas Jackson for the whole first half. He was literally jogging. He was jogging. It was like he was going on a jog, like a 5-mile jog, right? That's what he was doing today. Can you explain to me how that happens as a defensive midfielder? Why are you jogging? Why are you jogging? Second of all, the way that he just slides in for no reason and just allows the other team to launch a counterattack. How does that happen? Explain to me how that happened. How do you allow that? As a defensive midfielder, do you not know that it's not always going to ground? Because the moment you go to ground and you don't win your challenge, the other team's going to have a numerical advantage. So why are you going to ground so early? You are an experienced defensive midfielder. You are the 10-year veteran. You are the 5-time Champions League winner? I think it's 5-time. 5-time Champions League winner at Real Madrid. You played at the highest level of the sport. You don't know who went to slide tackle. Boy, it's not like you're going up against prime Barcelona midfield. You're going up against Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Conor Gallagher. Like, come on, bro. Be for real, man. That's why I told you, bro. I told you, there's going to come a point where we need to sub Casemiro on loss. That should tell you. No. We're not going to blame this loss on the Casemiro getting subbed off. No. Because Ten Hag could have also just subbed on Amrabat and have a defensive midfielder covering the midfield. He could have just done that. His issue was having to bring on McTominay and putting Mainu as the base 6. Why didn't he bring on Amrabat, who he hunted for the whole summer as a 6, as a backup 6 to Casemiro, put him on as a 6, keep Mainu and Bruno as your 8s? Why didn't he do that? That's a Ten Hag issue. People turning their nose out Onana when we Onana cleans up half of those tackles, bro. Cole Palmer was a different in retrospect, he was a difference. And Cole Palmer is an amazing player. Chelsea lucked out with that one. Like Hamza says, I guess, go figure, spend $1 billion, and the best player you get somehow was a Manchester City Academy player. Even though I think Cole Palmer was good enough to play first team football for the last couple of years, but he's a very good player. He gave Dalot trouble the whole game, and the only issue I have with Cole Palmer, if I was a Chelsea fan, that maybe he's a little bit too selfish at times. That maybe he should be releasing the ball a little seconds earlier. Maybe just do a couple more overlap passes. But other than that, he's a top player. His ball carrying is sensational. He can play on the right. He can also drift centrally, interchange. If you ever get like a right center mid that likes to interchange on the right wing and Cole Palmer, he's a good player. So I'll give him that credit. Mason Mount, I thought Mason Mount was good when he came on. Maybe he lost Cole Palmer for stuff like that, but that's very small semantics, man. I thought he had a good cameo, personally. How can I come on? It's a solo match reaction. Yeah, I think obviously Cole Palmer, when you really think about it, him and Garnacho were kind of the two biggest game changers, right? Garnacho obviously came off, and it was just Cole Palmer left, and Cole Palmer was a bigger game changer than Bruno Fernandes. I mean, he is a better player than Bruno Fernandes these days. We all know that. And he just did an incredible job. Noni Madueke for winning the pen, going at Dalot 1v1 directly. That's what a winger's meant to do. When they tell me they want wingers that just do tippy-tappy Tiki taka, 1-2s, 1-2s. Look at Madueke, bro. He came on direct, took on his fullback and said, "I'm gonna beat you 1v1." He beat him and he won his pen. That's what a winger is meant to do. When I say I want direct wingers, that's what I mean. Make sure your fullback doesn't have a second to rest. That they fear you for the whole 90 minutes, or as long as you are on the pitch, they fear you. They're not scared of you. Cucurella wasn't scared of Anthony. Yeah, he got cooked by him, but you saw Anthony get the step overs in the box, bro. Nothing. It was easy, bro. That's what I'm saying. To switch off from a corner that late in the game, yeah, that's I can't blame Ten Hag for that. That as a team, you should be able to see out the last set piece of the game. You should always be able to see out the last set piece of a game. As a Maguire, you're on the pitch. You're meant to be the defensive captain. Obviously, Bruno has the armband and all that. But so all that kind of stuff. Rash is cooked, man. They're saying Cole got it. Isn't this like Cole Palmer's second hat trick? I swear he's already had a hat trick. But anyway, well, you know it is with Rashford. I already clocked Rashford's not going to reach his full potential at Man United, so they can just keep the comparison. They can just do the comparisons, all that kind of stuff, bro. I'm just hoping Rashford he's not going to peak at United. I'm just hoping that he can give me something at this point. No, this whole hat trick stuff, yada, yada, yada. We have a UCL hat trick. That's all that really matters. That's the superior competition, as everyone says, right? We need a Kanchelskis region. Shout out to the 90s, man. I guess we're not done with the 90s. We want Kanchelskis region. But no, we need, first of all, what today showed was that we need more wingers in the summer because we cannot be having, as much as actually I rate Mason Mount's like cameo and stuff like that, he came in as a left winger. I would like to see him come on in midfield. Not as a winger. We need another outlet off the bench. That's the issue. We don't have another outlet off the bench. Or especially we need a left winger as well because Rashford obviously played through the middle because we don't have a backup striker. So then Garnacho was left as the only left winger in the squad. And then we come off, obviously. Could he have maybe just move Anthony to the left and Bron Ahmad for the right? Potentially. You could do that, theoretically. Maybe he could have done that. But, yeah, man, today was just the weirdest game. I mean, props to Chelsea, I guess. They won the game. They got the one win over us. They broke in that rut. Maybe these two teams meet again in the FA Cup final. Who knows? But it just showed for both clubs that both clubs are not good. Both need to sack their manager. Both need to reinvest in their squads and revamp it because a lot of players were not good. Obviously, we might have a little bit of advantage in that because we haven't spent $1 billion in the past 2 years, past year and a half. So we have a little bit more money to spend. We have obviously bigger pool and that kind of stuff. But if I'm looking at their midfield today. Like this is $225 million pivot. And you got Conor Gallagher in the 10 just running around doing nothing. And he scored a nice goal and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, bro, I don't know. 2 center backs, Hammy blown back to back. We need 3 center backs, bro. Varane's cooked. Varane's not returning at the club. So Varane's leaving, right? So you got that out the window. Johnny Evans, I think, is apparently retiring after the season. That's 2 out the window. You got to sell Maguire, Lindelof. Their time at the club has overstayed. So that's 4, bro. So the only center back you have left, is Willie Kambwala and Alessandro Martinez, who's obviously injury prone. So you need to go sign at least 2 to 3 center backs. And if you sign 2, you better hope that you have a 5th in the academy that's ready to play first team football. Or you make Luke Shaw permanently a center back, and you hope Malacia recovers and you go buy a left back. Or you keep if Casemiro stays, you make Casemiro a center back permanently, which I'm actually open to right now. I'm listening. I might listen to that idea because Casemiro DM has to give it up. It's center back or bust for him at this point. If you want to say United, there's no point. Him in defensive midfield is a liability on all aspects. He doesn't know how to defend cutbacks anymore. He gives away fouls for no reason. His passing was actually decent today. I'm not going to get pissed off at the passing. But the jogging and all that kind of stuff, bro. Center back. We both in for the Zerbi and Nagelsmann, it looks like. I mean, I think we have an advantage when it comes to the managerial race over Chelsea. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think we have an advantage. Like, obviously, I think we have a more stable structure, even though the structure is changing right now. I still think it's more stable. Obviously, bigger club, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, we have a bad history with managers, but the thing is, it's a new ownership group, so they could just claim that you'll be the first manager. So forget about the old regime. It's a new regime, that kind of stuff. There's evidence with this regime at Chelsea and how it goes with managers. That would be now. Tuchel got sacked, Potter got sacked, Poch got sacked. That's 3 managers sacked within a span of 2 seasons. That's not a good look. If you're a manager, that doesn't scream stability, in my opinion. The only small positive today is that he will go while a number of players while Poch will stay at Chelsea. I mean, I do think it's more possible that Poch stays at Chelsea than Ten Hag's season at United. I genuinely think Ten Hag's time at United is up. I just don't see how he stays. I think from the moment that like the Dave Brailsford's having 1v1 meetings with the players, the club really wants a coach and not a manager. Ten Hag believes that he's a manager. He wants a lot of power and all that kind of stuff. I don't think he's willing to give up the power. All that kind of stuff. For me, it screams that he's leaving. You can't replace a whole XI though. Like I agree, we don't. We gotta take it one step at a time, bro. So like goalkeeper, you got set up, right? Let's call him. Yeah, you're starting right back in Dalo. Calm for at least another year, right? You see what he does next year as well, and you see how the development goes there. Center backs, you do realistically need 2 new starting center backs, in my opinion. And also, I also like to build from the back when you what's it called? When you're restructuring a club and you're starting a new project, I personally want to start from the back. I want the spine. I want to address the spine first. Once you adjust your spine, everything looks nice. We need you a left back. It could be a deputy Shaw that can compete. It could be a youngster, all that kind of stuff. We definitely need one. Midfielders, I think you need at least 2, in my opinion. You need a 6, and you probably need another 8. Then striker, you go get your backup striker, and then you go get a right winger, and then we'll see what happens on the wings, all that kind of stuff. But United needs to sign at least 5-6 players this year. It just needs to happen. Whether it be a couple free signings on like 2-year contracts as well as spending money, that's fine by me. That's why I've always said with a Tosin, you got to bring Tosin in, bro. On a free, that is a must needed deal. Does he scream like high level quality? Nah, not really. But he's proven, he's Premier League proven, and he's gonna get the job done. And right now, United are at the position where right now they just gotta get some pieces in that get the job done, while also going for the high tier players that they view as starters for the future as well. All depends on what position. Also, Tosin can play both sides of the center back. I think he can play left center back and he can play right center back. That's what you gotta do, bro. Versatility. Pep went and got a Kanji. No, none of us rated a Kanji like that. Let's not lie to the people. Let's be real. None of us ever rated a Kanji, right? So, yeah, man. Don't need players like Onana and Branthwaite. None need to use scouting and talent idea of someone like Dougie Freeman to spot gems. Obviously, it's not just spot gems. But the only issue I have with this, like, obviously, it's good to like use your scouting. Sometimes you'll find better pricing and stuff like that. But there's certain players, right? And I think Amadou Onana for me is one of them when it comes to his position. That you just go get the best player available. Sometimes, like, and there's certain positions where, bro, forget about scouting and the money, all that kind of stuff. Just go get the best player available. And for me, the best 6 available for Man United is Amadou Onana. Go get him and worry about whatever happened after. That's what it is for me. I'm done with hype signings. Tosin would be great business. Yeah, bro, just go get him. That's on a free deal. Fits the homegrown squad that rule as well. And just get it done, bro. Just get it done. It's a great deal at the end of the day. You handle business. I think it's for me. That's what you gotta do. You handle your business. United needs to go handle the business. Go get that left back. You go forget about spending 40, 50 M's on the left back. Just go get a 20 mil left back, bro. That can get the job done. That fit the system of the coach. That's what you gotta go do. Midfielders. Onana's the only one I'm willing to spend big. Otherwise, I think you can find gems. Up top, I don't think we need to spend 80, 70 mil, 80 mil on a striker, in my opinion. Go find a gem. Right wing, go find me a gem. That kind of stuff. Unless you find a player that you really think is like gonna be him. Like Himothy. Like he's gonna be a special player. Don't bother, man. Just see what you gotta do. Because you not have a lot of hosts to fix, not just starting 11, but also in depth. And it's not like these players are good enough that you bring in players to replace them, that these guys can go on the bench. That's my issue. There are very few. Like, yeah, you could go sign a starting striker and Hoying can go on the bench. That's fine. Manu for me starts obviously next year, no matter what. If you go find a winger and Garnacho can come off the bench, even better. That's good. Garnacho's great bench quality, great depth. That's great depth because he's proven this year that he can start games. He can start, and also we've also seen what Garnacho looks like as an impact player. That's the best of both worlds. That's why I'm so happy with Garnacho's development this year. Hoying was actually, I think first of all, Hoying's playing a little bit injured. I don't like to use that excuse, but I think he's a little bit rusty and kind of injured. I think his anticipation for me was off today when he received the ball, that kind of stuff, and like deflections. He was very slow to anticipate. And I tweeted this. I think United need to go get a proper striker coach to help with Rasmus Hoying. Robin Van Persie is available. He always comes to Old Trafford and gives for his coaching badge and stuff like that. Bring him in like on a year contract and give him a year with Rasmus Hoying. I want to see what happens. I think United need to do that. Go get a better striking coach. No disrespect to Benny McCarthy. Go buy some gems from South America. Let's be real though. We always say this, right? But there are some gems that you could go buy from South America. I'm not saying there's not, but some of those guys aren't ready for Premier League football, and some of those guys just aren't Premier League quality. Because look at Amrabat, for example, bro. We all wanted Amrabat. A lot of people thought that he was like the 60 coming United. He looks great in possession, stuff like that. But he just didn't fit the Premier League. He's just not Man United quality. That's the issue. That for me, that's the issue. But there are some South American talents that are good though. Big up Juddy Sports. I also agree. I agree. Also, Anthony on the right throws off the balance. Yeah, I mean, Anthony was good. Anthony actually looked good the past couple games. He's playing with a little bit more confidence. I'm not gonna lie. That's good for him. But he's just not good enough at the end of the day. That's it. That's what it is with Anthony. It's not about the guy. It's just about the player. He just lacks quality. That's what it is at the end of the day. We're looking at Xerxes. Like for me, I like Xerxes. I think Xerxes is a perfect striker to sign. Perfect complement to Højlund. You have your running behind transition striker in Højlund. But you also have your Xerxes that likes to come deep, link play, get wingers involved, and that kind of stuff. So you could like when you're maybe losing or maybe you're winning and you want to throw on like a Højlund to run in behind, outlet, that's kind of stuff beautiful. If you have a Xerxes and you want someone to come deep, link play, get everything involved, that's calm, bro. So that's what it is with me. I like both of them. Haha, Chelsea sparked you out and they're awful. They didn't spark anything, but they were not good, man. And you also are going to bring in Sporting Lisbon DOF for a multi-club model, so players from Portugal incoming. I mean, I don't really want that many players from Portugal. I'm not going to lie. None of them, like, really scream, like, wow, quality to me. Like, Diomande is nice. Gonçalo Inácio is nice. But what's it called? I was about to say something. Gonçalo Inácio is nice and all that kind of stuff, but for me, Antonio Silva, I don't rate. I think United to do better, personally, for me. But Portugal market is all right. I think the fact that we have an owner that also owns Nice, so the French market and that kind of stuff, I want to abuse that. And I also like that apparently all these internationals that we signed from like South America, maybe Asian market, Eastern Europe. I've heard we're going in for a lot of Serbian and Croatian youngsters. We're gonna loan them out to Nice, get the development in the Ligue 1. I like that move. Am I a fan of the multi-club state model? Not really. Like, I don't really like it. But at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to compete in the Premier League. And you got to do what you got to do to compete at the top level. And right now in the Premier League, that's the way it's heading. Chelsea has Strasbourg. Liverpool looking to get their own. City obviously have Girona and all those clubs in the CFG. All that kind of stuff. You got to do what you got to do to compete, right? And at the end of the day, that's what United got to do. We are in for the Sporting DM. Højlund, I think his name is. Højlund, something like that. Danish guy. He looks good, though. I'm not gonna lie. He looks good. I wouldn't be mad at him. We have good scouts with the board. We do have the good scouts, bro. Every single player, by the way, that Chelsea have signed under Bowley, I guarantee you United have been scouting them and have had them on the short list for about like 5 years. Badiashile, we were linked with since 2019. Disasi, we've been linked with since like 2020. Malo Gusto, we've been linked with since 2020. Madueke, we were linked with at some point. All these guys, bro. Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Julian Alvarez at City. I like the Argentinian back. I've heard good things about him. I haven't watched as much Argentinian football lately. I'm not gonna lie. Under 21's playing. Kombala looked good today. I'm not gonna lie. Kombala looked good. United has something in Kombala. I want to see how his development, like, what's it called? How his development goes. I think he could be a good center back, right back hybrid, in my opinion. I really think that he could end up being a nice little center back, right back hybrid. And obviously, United gave up on Tana Mengi because of his injury history. He ended up going to Luton. He looked good there. With Kombala, it seems like he's been able to stay a little bit more fit at the top level. He had a lot of injuries in his youth with the youth academy, but he looks good in the senior level. So I want to see him get more minutes. Personally, that's just me. JJ, you mean Boca Juniors? So that's that kind of stuff. But yeah, bro, this game was just terrible. At the end of the day, we got cooked. We have to hold that. Griggs, are these players stupid? I'm not going to say the word stupid. I'm not trying to use that word. But footballing IQ and game management, I think these players lack a lot, and we've seen that all year. And when you blow a lead like that, two games in a row in the span of 4 days, forget the coach. I'm looking at players at that point. That's on you, go. That's on you, bro. Same way, like Ten Hag was obviously the fault at Brentford for the whole performance. But after we scored the goal in 97th minute, to concede a minute and a half later, Aaron Wan-Bissaka keeping the guy outside, Dalo keeping the guy outside. That is a player issue. That is not a coaching issue. That is a player issue. We got one of the top Italian talents in the world. That's Ratcliffe's other club. So yeah, United have a plan. when it comes to that. But yeah, we'll see with that. But yeah, United got cooked today. Players have to hold smoke. I thought they're culpable. The coach for the whole back and forth stuff. I think for me, that's keep on playing basketball matches. No temperament, no control, always vertical. That's a coaching issue. But then we all know what the issues at Man United. There's no point of I know content, all that kind of stuff. But every day, bro, it's the same issue over and over again. And there's only one way to solve this issue. It's to get rid of the manager in the summer, bring in another guy, and do a squad revamp at the same time. That's what you got to do, in my opinion. We need Nuri at left back. I would definitely take Nuri at left back. Do you see Martinez playing left back? I could see Martinez playing left back. Only issue with Martinez is I don't think he could defend the wide channel as well. But he could do the inverted role. But then you would need like a left center mid that is really good at tracking back, which could be Mason Mount or Mino, for example. So I don't know. I gotta see what the new coach is, right? That's what it is with Licha. I need to see what the new coaches and how they would use him. I think the Zerbi and Nagelsmann would like Lisandro Martinez. Some other manager may not. It's a little bit more old school. Like, for example, knock on wood, Gareth Southgate for me wouldn't want Lisandro Martinez. As much as Casemiro wasn't the best to sub him off to someone like McTominay, yeah, that's where my issue is. That's a Ten Hag issue. Taking off Casemiro, but you bring on Amrabat. You don't bring on McTominay. You don't need a goal. You're up 3-2. You guys see the Chiefs new player in the United, the rugby player. I used to play wide receiver for them. Martinez could look like he could be like Cucurella. Big up Mason. You and OG. Do you sell Dalo or Wan-Bissaka or Shaw this season? I'd sell Wan-Bissaka. I'd keep Dalo. And if an offer comes in for Shaw, depending on the money, I would think about it. But as much as we need to sell players, there are some players. We also can't sell every single player because then we're going to have a small squad. So unless we're out of Europe next year. If we somehow finish out of Europe, then yeah, bro, sell the whole block. Hilarious game, bro. The funniest game ever, bro. This is the funniest team ever, bro. The first two goals, I genuinely didn't even get mad. I got mad at the last two, right? Because like end of the game, but the first two, I just laughed, bro. Conceded a cutback, shocker. Anthony gave up a pen, shocker. Like that kind of stuff. That I didn't get mad. It's just the fact that you're up 3-2, 97th minute, bro. Stuff like that. You gotta see out the game, man. Can't be giving up pens and shit like that. That for me is embarrassing. He goes to the sack to see it. Ten Hag gotta go, man. Ten Hag gotta go. His time is up. Tic tac. As El Chiringuito TV said, tic tac for Ten Hag. But yeah, everything else like Menu. Obviously for Menu, the Menu fans in here, Menu Hive, as we like to call ourselves. We got our dribble. We got our clip of him dropping Enzo to the floor. We got our shot on target. We got him tussling with Gallagher. So we got our clips, guys. Saeed meltdown will get mad. Of course, I feel bad for Saeed, man. Because he also got to go on Big Six and all that kind of stuff. Like me, I'm just a small content creator, right? Like obviously, like it is what Saeed's one of the biggest United content creators, so he's got to hold a lot of smoke for all of us. But the worst, obviously, nothing compares with getting beat by 7-0 Liverpool, and you got to go on YouTube the next day. That's the most smoke you'll ever have. We all had to hold that, bro. I had to go on Grizz's channel and hold that smoke, which is he's one of the biggest Liverpool content creators. Imagine I had to go on Hassam's after that, right? That kind of stuff. So, yeah, bro. I feel bad for my boy Saeed, bro. He does all this hard work, and this is how United repay him, right? Wan-Bissaka and Shaw better than Diallo. No, they're not. And Diallo has to leave. He deserves loads of game time. The fact, yeah, I agree. I think maybe could have gave him up. Greg, is this worse than Ragnick or Ole final months for you? In terms of performances, it is. But the only issue it's not as bad is because I have a little bit more of a hopium for the future once this ends, because I think United finally have more building blocks than we did at the end of like Ragnick and Ole's, right? At the end of that season, right? Obviously we got Ericsson Hawks, so I was gassed for that. But when you look at building blocks of which players you can keep, there really wasn't a player you can really look at and be like, I really want to keep you. Like there really wasn't. Even Marcus Rashford at that point, I was like, well, if the offer comes last year on his contract, maybe it's time, right? But now I'm looking at you got a Kobe Mainu. You have a deal with Dalo, who I think you could really build on. You have Hoyland, who you could build on, obviously, right? You still have an Ahmad you could keep. You have a better academy that's coming through the ranks, of course. Who else? That's really it. But that's still it's still a good. Oh, Garnacho as well, right? You have Garnacho. I forgot about Nacho. My bad. You have Garnacho as well. So you have building blocks that you can build off of, and and now we obviously have a new structure as well. We don't have the Glazers, in terms of running football decisions. So there's more hope at the end of the day. There's a light at the end of the tunnel that I could see a little bit more clearly than I could see back then. So that's why I'm a little bit more hopeful, and I think it's not as bad as at then. But forget about that. Football wise, in terms of performance, yes, this is the worst it's ever been for Man United. This is terrible to watch. Do you saw Casemiro, McTominay? I saw both. I backed out of the season, but the last 2 games he's been struggling a lot. The one thing I'll say with that, I do think he's been bad the past 2 games, but also we gotta give this to Dallo. And JJ mentioned it. Dallo has been the one player. Him and Bruno and Garnacho have been the 3 players that have been here the whole season. The whole season, bro. They had not missed a single game, or they've missed a game. It's been like 1 or 2 maximum through suspension, all that kind of stuff. They've been here the whole year. So from that perspective, you got to give them a little bit of a pass. You got to, especially Dallo. I think, bro, he's been our most consistent player. He's had 2 bad games. At the end of the season, he's got a Euros coming up as well. Like, I'll give him a little bit of a pass. Yeah, Dallo has been here since Jose, bro. Obviously, I know you guys know. Obviously, you guys know Culture Camps and Leas. We're talking about like that summer when after Jose finished second. We really gave him Dallo and Fred and like Lee Grant as a signing. It's crazy. Hey, you forgot, bro. You guys remember when we played AC Milan in Europa League? We call that the loser leaves with Dallo match. If Ineos bring after the Euro Southgate, no, we're not bringing Southgate. Right? You guys gotta give that up, bro. We're not bringing this Southgate. You know it's yeah. Anthony was probably one of our better players. People chanting Chelsea and Almighty go have some chant. Yeah, those teams suck. At the end of the day, we still have a better future. We still have a brighter future than Chelsea. They have all these youngsters. Cole Palmer's nice building blocks, but yeah. Anything else? No, not really. But I know a lot of you guys have been asking for the managerial video. That will be out tomorrow. I will try to get CK on it if he's available. I'm thinking about. I know Staffy's got to show like 11:30 my time, so like 4:30 UK time, 5:30 UK time. I'll be going live after his show. And we're going to talk about I'm going to focus on like Nagelsmann and the Zerbi. I think those 2. And maybe I'll add Graham Potter. And we're going to talk to it. I hope Seek is available because obviously I don't want to be talking myself. But if Seek is available, we'll talk with him and that kind of stuff. I know a lot of you have been asking for it. And for me, I think it's time that I think the managerial situation is kind of getting clear at this point. United are not going to get top 5. They're not going to win Champions League. We're not winning FA Cup. So there's nothing to hold on to. Our only final moments or ETH right now, that's worse. What's worse? I felt bad for Ole at some point towards the end, but I think in terms of football, like I said, I think this is worse, man. I think this is worse. Oh yeah, absolutely. He been our best player. I just need rotation for the right. Yeah, man. Obviously, we probably do need a backup right back. I would like to get a backup fullback that can play both flanks. That'd be nice. That's why I want Kyle Walker-Peters. Tuchel, yeah, God no. Over my dead body, Thomas Tuchel. Over Thomas Tuchel, no shot, bro. Not even close. You're gonna make me contemplate keeping Ten Hag. So, yeah. What do you think about Diego Simeone? I would love Diego Simeone at this football club, but it's not happening. It's an impossible dream, and there's no point of dreaming for the impossible right now. Let's just lower the expectation and just dude. Also, Diego Simeone, when you see how what's it called? When you see the way Ratcliffe and Ineos were talking about coaches and the guys that they want coaches. Diego Simeone is a manager. He runs his football club. He wants what he wants. He's not really a coach. And Ineos want coaches. So, yeah. Give Ole was cooking the England job, no lie. Man, we need to play football control. Yeah, but we need to do something, man. Also, I don't want to see Kobe Mano do box trashing duties ever again. Nagelsmann is the manager I wanted, or the inner manager, Simone Inzaghi. Yeah, only thing I'll say with Nagelsmann is we'll talk about it, but he doesn't use wingers, and that could be a big no-no with United fans. What about Allegri? Bro, you want to bring more sufferball to my football club, brother. No disrespect to Massimiliano Allegri. He's a great coach. He's did a job at Juventus, but let's keep him over there. No reason for him to be at United. I would like a couple of UA players though. Ruben Amorim, I think he's Liverpool bound. I'll keep it like that. He has a top CV. That's great, bro. And that CV has made him the highest paid coach in Italy. Let's say there. Thiago Motta. I'll shout. You guys know how much I love the DM to coach pipeline I think it's a very successful pipeline. I think DMs make great coaches. Thiago Motta was a great DM, but unfortunately, I think it might be a little bit too early for him. But I'm down. That's an outside. That's an outside the box point thinking, right? That's an outside thinking outside the box. Same with Kieran McKenna. It was kind of cool. I wouldn't mind Kieran McKenna to be the next coach of Man United, bro. Some kind of shit like that. So yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow, though. Manager, we'll talk about that. You guys, it's gonna be a live video, so you guys can be able to give your names and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I appreciate you guys. I gotta go over to Footy Judge Mo on his Samsung channel because I promised him I'll join the match review. So appreciate all of you that stuck in there. It's still about 80 of you. Make sure you smash the like button. Maybe we closed in on 500 subs. We're 7 away. So if we get to 500, there's 8 of you. Now I know all 8 of you have not subscribed. So 7 more. And obviously CK wants to vent. 1 second. Yeah, so United are clipped, but I appreciate all you that stayed in here. Hopefully we get to 500 subs. Make sure you smash the like button. And tomorrow, like I said, manager video. I'm gonna try to get CK because I know a lot of you guys rate his shit and his ball knowledge and all that kind of stuff. And he also wants to vent. So maybe in the beginning we'll talk about this game because he wants to vent, and then we'll get into the managerial talk. So yeah, I appreciate all you guys. No, don't worry, but we're not going for Gareth Southgate. Don't worry about it. Don't let people gaslight you into thinking we're going for Southgate. It's not happening. So I appreciate all you, all my usuals in here. JJ, Jake L, Emirates Era, TKA was in here at some point. Mason, you guys know who you are. You're the OGs. You're the boys. And then you subscribers that came in here, I appreciate you subscribers. I know Juddy Sports just subscribed to us as well. Big up you, bro. From the land down under, my third nation, because there's a lot of Greeks over there. So appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys head over to, what is the channel called again? MHF? HMF? What's the Sam's channel? HNF? What's the Sam's channel you channel called? Yeah, look at this guy, bro. Of course, Saad found his way over here, man. He finally found his way over here. Took him an hour, 46 minutes to find his way over here. Give it up, bro. Yeah, Southgate, give it up. So yeah, what's your new? No, I ain't seen what the new channel called. MHL. Thank you. I'll be heading over there. So catch you guys over there. Appreciate the support. Well, this guy's here. Subscribe to his channel too. He's a fraud. Catch you guys later. Appreciate the love. See you later. Peace.